Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Chavez here with Phandroid.com. Taking a look at a pile of cases for the Pixel XL. Actually reached out to Spigen, who hooked it up with a pretty giant, a huge amount of cases spanning across their entire product line. So I just want to show these off on camera so you guys can see what they look like, you know, in real life, I guess you could say, and not just those product images, and just kind of give you a better idea of what your money is getting you. Spigen honestly just makes some of my favorite cases. Just the overall quality and attention to detail is practically unmatched, and yeah, super excited to try these out. So this is the liquid crystal. This one retails for about $12 on Amazon. It has kind of a textured little pattern type thing here on the inside. Pretty common with clear TPU cases, so it doesn't scratch the back of your phone. I'll go ahead and pop my Pixel XL in here and you can kind of see. It's very thin, still gives you a slight lip around the borders, or the top here, for that quote-unquote lay-on-table design. And again, it might seem like this is just your typical clear TPU, but really it isn't. Everything is just precision cut, just chiseled. It fits around every little corner of your Pixel. Just beautifully, and it feels so good in the hand. You really just don't get those from those like 99-cent TPU cases and whatnot. So this one is pretty inexpensive, $12 on Amazon. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We have the Ultra Hybrid. So this one's pretty neat in that it gives you a little bit more protection. It's a little bit more a thicker type of TPU, and it's got a hard shell clear back here. So it's a hard plastic on the back. I'm going to pop my phone in there. And again, a minimal amount of protection, but still a little bit more than you would get, say, from the liquid crystal. This one retails for $13 on Amazon. Nice big cutout there so that you can easily wipe away the dust, which can be a problem on some of the other cases. Let's go ahead and take this one out and move on to the next one. Now we have the crystal shell. This one is kind of like their super rugged clear case. It's incredibly well built. You got the hard shell, first of all, on the back, hard plastic, and then it's got these like extreme bumpers on the corners. The neat thing about these bumpers, actually, I should probably show you, is that, I'm not sure if it comes on camera, but they stick out. So when your phone is in the case, there's actually no TPU touching the corners, which gives it sort of like a little air pocket, so that if your phone does fall on a corner, there's like even a little bit of give to it. It's not going to actually, dent or mess up the corner, which is a lot better for the display, to preventing cracks and whatnot. The back, again, is a hard shell clear plastic, and it has sort of these little raised corners here, so that when you do place it down, it's not going to scratch up the back. And that's actually the case as well on the Ultra Hybrid, which I probably forgot to mention, but there's also these little corners that are raised there as well. Keeps the back from getting scratched up, which is also very nice. Very subtle, awesome. Pretty extreme amount of protection if you want a clear case. That is the crystal shell. Retails for $25 on Amazon, so it does get a little more pricey as you go up in protection. Finally, we have one of Spigen's most popular. This is the Neo Hybrid. It's TPU, but again, awesome attention to detail. They have sort of this little triangular pattern here on the back, and they use sort of like clear TPU, or not clear, but shiny mixed with matte, and then you have this like plastic bumper thing that goes around. I believe they have a black gunmetal, and then they have this blue one. Go ahead and pop it on so you see what it looks like. These ones can be a little tricky. I should probably start with the bottom corners first. But once they're on, you can rest assured knowing that your device is really protected. Again, Spigen's just the detail, the craftsmanship of these chiseled edges. It just gently, kind of curves up from the glass there, and then it just, just precision. It's amazing. They're really, really nice. And then you get the little clear, or the little plastic shiny edges there. And the blue is perfect. It perfectly matches the blue Pixel. So if you're looking for something to kind of go along with that, this is probably your best bet. Amazing case. This one is the Neo Hybrid again, $17 on Amazon. It does have the small cutout around the laser autofocus sensor, so you may have to pop it off and wipe it down if it starts, you know, getting dust and whatnot, because that can kind of interfere. Next up, the rugged armor. This one might be my favorite out of all of the, I guess, opaque TPU cases. This one runs $12, and again, it just has a nice feel to it. Again, just that nice precision cut edges. It's really, really cool. And you got like this carbon fiber shiny type pattern there along the bottom, and the little window, which matches the Pixel perfectly. And it's just textured. It's got a nice, what do you call that? Just little ridges there on the power button, so you can easily feel where it's at. Awesome, awesome case. I think this might be my favorite out of all the Spigens, aside from, you know, the clear liquid crystal thin one. This one is $12, so pretty cheap as well. Moving on, we go into the big boys. This is the slim armor, and it's got it's a TPU case. It's a lot thicker than some of the other ones, and it's got this soft touch finish. It's like with the Nexus 5 back in the day. It's kind of like a silicone-y, rubbery, hard plastic. And it also has this little kickstand here, which you shouldn't really mess with until you pop the phone in, so let's do that first. All the rugged armors, I believe this one as well, yeah. So all the rugged armor, the slim armor, they have little pockets there in the corner as well. Again, just that little extra oomph in case it lands on the corner there, a little bit extra protection, which is pretty nice. Do I say pretty nice a lot? I feel like I do. Now that this sucker is popped on, I can show you guys how the kickstand works. So it's a little bit flimsy. I mean, it's not really super high quality. It's not a metal kickstand. It's actually just made of plastic. It can come off pretty easily, but then you can easily pop it back in, but it doesn't actually lock into place either, which is something that kind of I thought was a little different. But there's 2 degrees of the angle that you can kind of prop it up at. You can have it sort of like that, or you can put it the other way and have it resting a little more angled upwards. So pretty nice. This one is pretty expensive. The slim armors are $30 on Amazon, but again, the quality is just really amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful case. And moving on, finally, we have the big boy. This is the tough armor, $16 on Amazon. Super duper rugged, super thick, extremely thick. You got the hard plastic shell on the back. I think there's a clear one where it's clear TPU instead, and then like a gunmetal plastic. This one runs for $16. You get the kickstand, and you get an extreme amount of protection, similar to what you would see from maybe OtterBox or whatnot. One of the cool things about this one that makes it kind of unique is the fact that there's these little channels. It's like a little pocket of air in there, and it angles the speaker so that it's coming straight at you instead of just firing straight down. That was actually a nice little touch, and something that you don't really see from a lot of other manufacturers. The buttons look really cool. The power volume buttons, they're fully covered. And this one is extremely thick and offers a good amount of protection. You still get the kickstand, which is cool for watching media and whatnot. And you can pretty much rest assured that if you have this on your Pixel, it's not going to get broken. So yeah, that's pretty much all of them. You can find these on the Pixel and the Pixel XL, even though I was showing just the Pixel here, on Amazon. Make sure you guys check out the posts on Phandroid.com, where I'll have links to all this stuff if you guys want to buy something with the holiday season fast approaching. So yeah, that's going to cover it. This is Spigen's entire case lineup for the Pixel. With that, I'm Chris Jobs, Phandroid.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.